just ask you guys a few questions to see how well you know about, how much you know about fractions. Have you ever heard the word fractions before?
Yes, miss.
Okay, what does the word fraction mean?
A equal part of a whole.
Very good. So a fraction is an equal part of a whole. Now, what does this symbol here mean? 1 over 2.
1/2.
Very good. So this is the symbol that represents half. And what is a half? Anybody know by any chance? Yes, Danasia?
A half is something like
Take your time.
cut in half.
Right, so you cut an orange in half. And how much do you get when you cut it in half?
2 pieces.
2 pieces. And what about these pieces?
They give one to your friend and you eat one.
Right, so you can give one to your friend and you can have one, right? And these, what's the size? They are?
Small and big.
No, if you have 1/2 of each, that means that both sides are
The same.
very good. They are the same. What is another word for same?
Equal part.
Equal. So they are equal parts. Very good. Awesome. So I'm glad that you guys have a basic understanding of what fractions are. So Miss is going to read you a story, but I want you to pay attention because at the end of this story, you should be able to identify at least 3 items from the story. You should be able to identify 1/2 of each of these items. You should be able to explain what 1/2 is, and you should be able to find 1/2 of 3 of the items in the story. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to pay attention. Pay attention to Miss Davis, and she's going to read you a story and explain better what 1/2 is. So sit up, Rhodesia.
Good afternoon, girls.
Good afternoon, Miss Davis.
Now the story is only half. Now, look at the picture. Can you tell me what this story is about?
Salad. Making
Salad.
salad.
Making salad. Okay.
Carrots daily.
All right. Have you ever made a tossed salad?
Yes.
Have you?
No.
What are some of the ingredients used in making the salad?
Salad bushes, cabbage,
Mm-hmm.
carrots,
Mm-hmm.
onion, pepper, garlic,
Okay. Now I have 3 items
Cucumber.
here. Can you name them for me? That can be used to make a salad. And at the end of this story, we're going to use these same 3 items and do an activity, okay? What is this?
pepper, sweet pepper,
Very good. And what is this?
onion,
Very good. And what's this?
apple.
Great. This is Sky. She loves to help her mother in the kitchen, right? Today, Mommy and I will be making a tossed salad for dinner. What Sky and her mom is going to make for dinner?
Salad.
What kind of salad?
Toast.
Very good. Mommy placed all the ingredients on the counter. Can you name all the ingredients needed?
Cabbage, 1 carrot, 1 onion, 1 bell pepper, 1 apple.
Very good. Mommy helps Sally cut the cabbage into 2 equal parts, then place it in the bowl. When we divide 1 whole cabbage into 2 equal parts, each part is 1/2 of the whole cabbage. Half of the cabbage plus half of the cabbage equals 1 cabbage. So we can see that Sally is using a knife and she's cut the cabbage into
2 halves.
Right. So after Sally cuts the cabbage into 2 halves and she places it back together, what happened?
It go back home.
So 1/2 and the other half equals 2.
2
No. A half and a half equals to
One whole cabbage.
1 whole. Very good. When we divide 1 whole carrot into 2 equal parts, each part is 1/2 of the whole carrot. Half of the carrot plus half of the carrot equals 1 whole carrot. What do you think? How do you think Sky went about getting the carrot to become 2 halves? What did she do?
She cut it.
How she cut it?
A knife in the middle. Then it comes straight.
Very good. What did we use in the whole onion, Mommy? No, Sally, only half. Mommy helped Sally cut the onion into 2 equal parts, then chipped 1/2 and placed it in the bowl. When we divide 1 whole pepper into 2 equal parts, each part is 1/2 of the whole pepper. Half of the pepper plus half of the pepper equals 1 whole pepper. How do you think that Sally gets 2 halves of pepper?
Because you cut it in a half.
And 2 halves gives you
One whole.
very good. This apple looks very delicious. Would you be using all of it, Mommy? Do you think that Sally will be using all of the apple?
No.
What is going to happen next?
She's doing half.
Okay, let's find out. No, Sally, only half. Sally was excited. She understood now that when the apple is cut into 2 equal parts, each part equal to 1/2 of the whole apple. Sally didn't need Mommy's help this time. She cut the apple into 2 equal parts. 1/2 was cut up and placed in the bowl, and Sally ate the other half that remained. So Sally understands how to get 2 halves, right? How do you think Sally went about getting the apple into 2 halves? What did she do?
Cut it in the middle and you get 2 pieces.
Right. So 2 halves gives you
One whole.
very good. No, that's the end of the story.
Okay, very good, girls. You guys just learned about what from the story? What did you learn from the story? Okay, who was in the story?
Sally and her mommy.
And what were they doing in the story?
Cutting the fruits in half. Salad.
Fruits, they were using
Vegetables.
vegetables as well. So they were how many of the vegetables were they using?
Cabbage.
How much of it were they using? So did mommy and Sally use the whole cabbage?
No.
How much
She
did
cut
they
it
use?
in half and put the other one in the bowl. So
Okay,
used
so
half.
they used only
Half
half of the cabbage. Tell me, what does half mean?
When you divide something into half.
Into half, okay, so when you divide something into half, how else can you explain that? What is 1/2? What did Sally do with the cabbage and the onion? She
Cut it
divided
into
them
half.
into
Two halves.
very good, into 2
Two
halves.
halves.
And these 2 halves, they were the same, or they were, what's another word for
Equal.
same?
Equal.
Very good. So we should understand now that when we have 1/2 is 1 equal part of a whole. It's when you cut a part into 2 equal parts. So when you have 1/2 and 1/2, 1/2 and 1/2 put together, you get a whole. Very good, and we saw that through the story, right?
Yes.
When Sally cut the cabbage in half, she had how many pieces?
2.
2 pieces, and then when she put them back together, she got
1 whole.
one whole. Very good. So I have some items here that were mentioned in the story. What is this?
Sweet pepper.
Sweet pepper or bell pepper. Very good. And what color is this?
Green.
Green. Very good. And this was mentioned in the story, right?
Yes.
This is an
Apple.
apple. And what color is the apple?
Red.
Very good. And this is an
Onion.
onion. So I want to find out if you guys really understood what 1/2 of a whole is. So we are going to try to get 1/2 of each of these items, each of these vegetables and the fruit, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so we are going to start with, the bell pepper. How can we get half of the bell pepper? What
Like
is that?
cut it.
Cut it how? How do I cut
Yeah,
it? I
put
just
it
cut
up
off a
straight.
little piece like that here?
No.
Okay.
You have to put it up straight and do like that. I could do
So I cut it where? I cut it where?
and then I cut it in the middle.
Very good. So I have to cut it in the
Middle.
And why do I have to cut it in the middle? So that it could be equal. Very good. So I am going to cut it in the middle and I'm using the knife because it is very sharp. Okay? So how many pieces do we have now?
Two.
Two equal pieces, right? So this is,
Sweet pepper.
yes,
or
I know
bell
how,
pepper.
this is how many, how much?
1/2.
1/2 of the sweet pepper and this is
1/2.
1/2 of the sweet pepper. Very good. And if I was to put them back together, I'm getting a
One whole bell pepper.
1 whole bell pepper. Very good. So I am putting it there. Danesia, show me half of the bell pepper.
Half.
Yes, half. Very good. Rhodesia, show me 1/2 of the bell pepper. Very good. Sky, show me 1/2 of the bell pepper. Very good. This we said is an onion. So Miss wants 1/2 of this onion. How can we get 1/2 of this onion? Show me.
You cut
Okay,
it
take
like
your time.
that.
Okay, you cut it like that. How else can you cut it?
Like that. Like how you cut the sweet pepper.
Okay, so you can cut it straight down. How else can you cut it? Very good. So you can cut it either like that, straight down, or you can lay it flat like that and you can cut it like that, right? So we're going to try cutting it like this now. So you understand that you can turn different items different ways depending on the item and the shape of the item, and you can still end up with 1/2 of it, okay?
Yes.
So we have 1/2 of the onion and 1/2 of the onion, and if we put them together, we get
One whole onion.
Very good.
One whole of the.
So we are putting them here. So I'm going to just wipe the knife because we're going to cut the
Fruit.
and what is the name of the fruit?
Apple.
Apple. So again, I want you to show me how can we get, hold on. Okay, so Danesia, show me how can we get 1/2 of that apple.
Cut it so.
Cut it so, okay, good try.
I'll cut it in another way.
Very good. Rhodesia, show me how you would get 1/2 of that apple.
Like this or this.
Okay, very good. Sky, show me how you can get 1/2 of that apple.
Like this.
Very good. So you guys said that you can cut it like this. Danesia said you can cut it like this as well, okay? Or you can even cut it like that. And we are going to get 1/2. So we are going to cut this apple in
1/2.
in a half, right?
Yes.
So this part would be how much of the apple? 1/2 of the apple. And 1/2 of the apple. And how many pieces do we have? Two.
Pieces. Two equal.
Very good. I want you to say that because the pieces have to be equal. Right. So there are 2 equal pieces. And when we put these 2 equal pieces together, we get
One whole apple.
1 whole apple. Very good. So you guys were able to tell me what half of a fraction is. You were able to identify half of the fraction, and now we are going to do a worksheet where I'm going to give you the paper. We're going to read the instructions and you're going to see if you can find 1/2 of the items that are on the worksheet, okay? So hold the pencils and then when you're finished you can get to eat the apple, okay? Okay, girls?
Yes.
So on this worksheet, pay attention, it says that you have to put your name,
Date.
and the instruction is divide each item in half and color 1/2 of each item. And everybody understands again how we get 1/2, right?
Yes.
What is this item right here?
Pepper.
The pepper. Touch the pepper, let me see. Very good. This is an
Apple.
apple. Touch 1/2 of the apple. Very good. And this is not there, but this is a
Cabbage.
cabbage. How are we going to get 1/2? How are you going to divide each of these items to get
By
1/2?
drawing a line through it.
Very good. And it says that you are going to color only half. 1/2. You're coloring 1/2 of the items, okay?
Yes.
So you are going to take your time and you are going to write up your name.
And
You're going to write up the date. And you are going to divide it in half.
I did it today. Not supposed to make it. I did it. D-A-N-A-E-Z.
It's okay, you can just write your name and I will fill in the date for you, okay?
My date. Yes, it is.
Okay, so Miss brought some crayons for you as well.
I wanted it. Maybe T-H.
Okay, you don't have to worry about the date.
Miss
just-
Noah, write me date.
Okay, go ahead. Today is Tuesday the 5th.
Spell Tuesday. T-H.
T-U-E-S.
Oh, shoot. T-U.
S-D-A-Y. The 5th of April, 2022.
That's just the right 20. April. Right.
A-P-R-I-S. Sky, go ahead and do your work. So divide your items into half.
Miss right. T-H. Yes.
Yes. Divide all of them and then you would color. It's nothing to hide, so you don't have to do that. You can put down your work and do your work.
M.
So go ahead and divide your work. And then you will get a crayon and you're going to color how much of the item? 1/2. You're coloring 1/2. You are finished? Okay.
There's something.
Okay, so you can choose a color.
Let's see. Choose green. Yeah, pink.
Go ahead, do your work, Sky and Odisha. So you guys are coloring how much of the items? Okay, Sky, you're coloring half of the cabbage. Very good. Daneza, you're also coloring half of the cabbage. And Odisha, you're coloring half of the apple. Okay? So if you guys have not finished, you can be able to take these papers home for homework and finish them and bring them back tomorrow. Okay? Thank you guys for being a part of this lesson. Enjoy the rest of your day.